But yeah, do you want to talk about work, or should I talk about taxes? Both of these topics are
Eh,
so fun. Such great
eh,
stream fodder.
not ready to get mad yet.
Okay.
I'm not mad. It's just a fucking bummer. Is all.
Mhm.
It's fucking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get to that. Why don't you talk about taxes? I still need to do my taxes.
I actually waited longer to get my taxes done this year than I ever have before because I was scared. But it actually didn't end up being that bad, all things considered. So a lot of the complicated stuff is dependent on like, how should I say, like, platform.
Friend, I cannot read your name fast enough, but thank you for following.
um, in that, like, so if I had made a certain amount of money specifically through Patreon, I would have had to fill out a form through Patreon. If I made a specific amount of money through Cash App, I would have had to fill out a form for Cash App. But because my income is so diversified, my total amount that I made would have required a form if it came from any one of those things individually. But since it's all spread out, I actually didn't have to do most of the work I thought I'd have to do and could just report it all as, miscellaneous income, essentially. I had to give some paperwork to some of those individual things, but like that actually happened a while ago because when I hit that point, they made me fill it out immediately. That ended up being a lot simpler than I thought. Plus, since I did technically work for the bank for a couple months this year, I paid working for bank all year taxes when I only worked for bank, 2 months. So I got all that refunded. I got a big honking refund for the just catastrophic amount of medical expenses I have to deal with, and the threshold for getting a refund for that seemed a lot smaller this year than normal. So yeah, I'm actually getting one of the bigger tax returns I've ever gotten. I'm terrified I did it wrong, but...
Can I take a quick second? I just wanted to say thanks for following to Podigike D&D Kick Kick.
That is a great name.
That's an amazing name.
Shiny Ziovet says his taxes. Yeah, I'm getting one of the biggest returns I've gotten at all. Like, it was probably my third biggest. So I'm pretty happy about that, all things considered. That's money that, keeps me going. That I wasn't expecting. I thought that actually frees up about like $300 I thought I'd have to pay for taxes.
Right, yeah. Well, there's always next year.
There's always next year. So yeah. It also was interesting because in getting prepped for that, and this is also funny because I front-loaded most of the work. I got all my itemizations good to go. I got everything split up and checked all the different platforms about how much I made and got it all nice and pretty and ready for any possible thing before I realized that I didn't need to do half that work. But I'm kind of glad I had it because it really helped me look at my year and how money flowed and whatnot. And yeah, no, it's actually looking at everything, I'm kind of impressed at my growth. It's really cool.
You did it.
I did. I've now been self-employed for longer than a year.
It's amazing.
I'm it's really, really cool.